beautiful summer day on the farm. The sun is shining warmly on an old house near a river. Behind the barn, a mother duck is sitting on 10 eggs. Chick! One by one, all the eggs break open. All except one. This one is the biggest egg of all. Mother duck sits and sits on the big egg. What could be going on in there, she wonders. At last, it breaks open. Chick, chick. Out jumps the last baby duck. It looks so big, so gray, so ugly. The next day, Mother Duck takes all her little ducks to the river. She jumps in. All her baby ducks jump in. The big ugly duckling jumps in too, and they all swim and play together. Except no one wants to play with the ugly duckling. The farmyard is very noisy. The poor duckling is so unhappy there. The hens peck him. The rooster flies at him. The ducks bite him. They all tease him. You're so ugly. No one wants you here. Go away and never come back. The mother duck tried to comfort her son, but it was too late. I'll never fit in. Nobody wants me here, says the ugly duckling. I'm leaving this farm. And he did. As he made his journey to find his new home, he walked by many animals that mocked him. A flock of ducks that said, "What kind of duck are you?" They laughed, and the ugly duckling kept walking. He soon passed a herd of cattle. They too mocked him.
What an ugly duckling!
But the ugly duckling kept on his path. This kept on for quite some time. Every group of animals he passed would tease him and tell him how ugly he was. He kept walking in hopes that he would find the right place for him to live. The winter came, and the ugly duckling was so very alone and cold. Someday I'll find my new home, he kept telling himself. He stumbled across a river with no other animals. Perhaps this is the place for me. It's so lonely, but there's no one to tease me and call me ugly. He went to wade in the river, but as soon as his little foot stepped in, he heard from the woods around the river a loud bang, followed by barking. Out of those bushes ran 4 very large hunting dogs. The ugly duckling was terrified and froze in place. The dogs ran right for him, but stopped abruptly.
What are you? Have you ever seen such an ugly thing before?
Get out of our river. We don't want something like you here. The dogs left him and taunted him from the shore. The ugly duckling was so heartbroken. He thought his search was done. He took off and ran for what seemed like days. Finally, the ugly duckling came to a small pond. He sees many beautiful big birds swimming there. Their feathers are so white, their necks so long, their wings so pretty. The little duckling looks at them. He wants to be with them. He wants to stay and watch them. He knows they are swans. Oh, how he wants to be beautiful like them. Time passed and the duckling grew. One day, while swimming in the pond, a beautiful swan approached him. What are you doing all by your lonesome? Come join the rest of us. The ugly duckling was startled. They want me to join them. But why? It was then that he glanced at his reflection in the pond, and much to his surprise, what did he see? A beautiful swan looking back at him. It was him. He discovered that he was actually a beautiful swan that had believed that he was an ugly duckling all along. Now remember, things sometimes are not what they seem.